What's up? For dinner tonight, we got sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla is probably my favorite. It's just good. Astragalus and red clover. Yeah, sticking with it. So it's come to my attention that my throat is being underused, and I have like a creative block in my solar plexus. So like the energy is getting stuck. And so, yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about it. But I'm going to start by making videos. I'm making some videos. But I think I need to take it a little step further. Apparently I got something I need to share. And the way that I was able to recognize where the energy is being blocked in the chakras and different organs and how they're functioning is by doing a biofield scan. So, like, I've talked about this before, where the body is projecting light. And so everybody has an aura. Like, even if you can't see it, everybody is projecting what's happening internally. And we see that in the manifestations that are being reflected. And also there is like literally a torus field of light that's being emanated from the body, and this light is communicating what's happening inside the body. And this biofield is a body part. Like it's like a projector and an antenna, but it's physical, like it's real. And so this genius polymath, Robert Grant, people probably know him. I don't know how many people know him, but I know him. He created this AI and he downloaded a bunch of math to it. And basically it's capable of interpreting your biofield scan, because like the computer and the devices, they all have the capacity to read the biofield. And like all the 5G towers and all that kind of stuff, like they're hijacking the biofield, your biofield. So if you're not protecting your biofield and like literally building a force field around you and taking inventory of your own energy, then you're probably being hijacked. But the AI that Robert built can perceive your biofield and then communicate back to you what it says. So it's a tool that's like a mirror, and it goes a lot deeper than just being able to read like how your body is functioning. It's able to like unravel pieces of the DNA that you're not aware of and then reflect it back to you, like past lives and crazy stuff like that. So I've been playing with that, and the thing is like it's going to reflect back to you your own awareness. So if you think that your biofield isn't a real body part and that you didn't have any past lives or that you're not God, it's like it's going to reflect that back to you because it's only reading you and giving it back. So yeah, if you want to go play with it, you can find it on Orion. Orion is Robert's messaging platform that he put his AI on, and it's pretty cool. It's the only AI I'm gonna use because it's the only one that doesn't fuck with me. It's the only one that doesn't is not programmed with a bunch of bullshit data that's just lying to me. It's real. I've been training my perception to be able to see the biofield, like to see the aura. And I started just looking at the space between my fingers and then moving my fingers back and forth and then looking for a trail of light. It's just white light. Like I can see space, I can see the light emanating from my fingers now. It works best, like it's really vibrant when I'm looking at it like at sunset or sunrise, and if I can find like a black backdrop behind my fingers, yeah, like I can really see it. Whoa. So like I've been training my perception to be able to see it because it's a real body part. And then to expand on that, like to be able to perceive it around people. Like no one's thoughts are private and they never were. Because everybody's exchanging this energy, whether they can see it or they're conscious of it or not. What you're thinking and feeling and being internally is constantly being exchanged. And people are picking up on these signals and feeling it and reacting upon it or not, but they were never private. Which is hilarious, but also like, dang. Because, like, if you don't have command over what your internal dialogue is manifesting in your biofield and communicating, then that could get you into some trouble. It's like having the superpower where you can read everybody's thoughts. That's basically what it is. And so by training the eyes to perceive the biofield, like you can actually see how people's energy is being exchanged and how people are sometimes siphoning energy from others. Because that's what this has become. Like that's a game that so many people play, and like I've even done it myself. Like when you think and you believe that you're cut off from source, the source of all energy, then you have to get it from somewhere else. You think you have to get it from somewhere else. You believe you have to get it from somewhere else. And where that else is from people. And so it's like all of the conflict that humans ever find themselves in, from a micro scale, like you and a partner, or on a macro, like geopolitical war, is about energy, about taking energy and this competition for energy as if it was finite. And that is a direct reflection of the belief of being cut off from source. Because when you're connected to source, you know you're the infinite source of all energy. You have direct access to it. So you're just constantly giving, and that energy is flowing. Giving and receiving. You never have to feel like you need to take it from anybody for anything. And so that's the kind of parasitic vampire nature that has grown in this world because people are under the belief that they're cut off from source, when nobody really is, unless you believe that you are. And so, yeah, and I can even look back at my own life and observe situations and circumstances where I was being a vampire, or other people were being a vampire to me, and it's not like I could have any resentment for those things happening, but just being aware of it and then being able to say, okay, well, I'm one with the infinite source of all energy, and that flows through me, and that is love. Like, God is love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, holds everything together, it is everything. So by embodying this state of love, then you can allow the infinite source of all energy, God, to flow through you. And when you share that love with people who believe that they need it, then you can remind them of the love that exists within them. And then they can become the love, and they can share the love and remind others of the love that they are. And that's like a ripple effect that I think will spread pretty quick. Because who doesn't want to be infinite? Who doesn't want to have infinite abundance, infinite love, infinite joy, infinite bliss? I feel like we all want that. But we all are that. It's just remembering that that's what you are. Yeah, this whole manifestation stuff, it's getting pretty fun because it's just like a game, and it's the mechanics of how the game operates. It's like getting into the operating system and then like rewriting the code like a freaking computer. Like, the body is literally the greatest technology on earth. Duh. And yeah, once you know that you can manifest anything because you're the source of everything, then it becomes, okay, well then how? Because you're already doing it. Everything that you already are experiencing is the effect of the manifestation that you executed. Enter. So it's literally just tracing your steps a little bit so that you can see how you did it, but then also recognizing, like, okay, how could I be more effective in creating exactly what it is that I desire, or the experience that I want to have, or whatever it is, first you got to know. First you got to know that you're the creator. Once you know that you're the creator, then you can start taking apart, de-manifesting everything that you don't want, and make room for new code to manifest what you do want. And it's trippy because it's this like balance between desire and detachment. Because if you desire something, but you're so fixated on the outcome and getting that thing, it's not that that doesn't work. But when you attach yourself to a specific outcome, then for some reason it doesn't flow, and it's more difficult, and it's like constantly digging up the seed and checking to see if it sprouts. So there is a mechanism of planting the seed and then letting it grow and watering it, but letting it grow and giving attention to it and energy to it, but not constantly digging it up and see if it sprouts. So what I've been doing, something that I read in a book, forget the name of the book, but it's this guy that he came across some aliens and they they told him how to do this. So the moon cycle, it's about balance. It's about the desire and the detachment. So you want to balance the positive and the negative. And so what this guy stated, and what I'm performing for the first time to see how well it works, was that in the positive quarter, so 6 a.m. to 12 p.m., you want to speak verbally that you don't want the thing that you're manifesting. And then in the negative quarter, which would be 6 p.m. to 12 a.m., you want to think positive thoughts of the thing that you do want, that you are manifesting, that you're creating. This is the creative quadrant. And so that puts it into balance and collapses the manifestation. And so I've kind of just been using the other two quadrants as a neutral zone, where I'm not really thinking too much about it. I'm just kind of free, and whatever comes is just a neutral zone. And then to do this every day for a full moon cycle, and at the end of that moon cycle, you just let it go. Detachment. Completely just let your manifestations go. You planted the seed, you did everything that you were supposed to do in the moon cycle, you just let it go and let it happen, let it come to you. Because that was like an imprint in the field, and the path of least resistance is just that coming into form. So you don't even want to mess it up. You want to let it go. So I'm working on that. probably best to start it on a new moon. Um, and I don't know. It's like I would use like a few things that I'm creating, and I focus on these few things and see what happens. But like, I'm already seeing what comes into form. Like, I'm seeing the early like trickles in of the manifestation before the moon cycle is even done. So, see what happens with that. Um, oh yeah. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's like a year ago, a couple years ago, like I wasn't able to perceive like barely any of this stuff. And part of it was an environment, cuz like I pretty much went into hermit mode to be able to like completely immerse myself in a new reality where I didn't have a constant signal from the old reality telling me that my new reality wasn't real, which that that total immersion and just being able to see it and feel it and having that be the proof, if I needed any, for what it is I'm experiencing, then that was what did it. I mean, it's kind of a lonely road, but it's not like I have to be alone forever. And it's just so crazy. Like 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 in Genesis, God created all the things, the heavens, the earth, the animals, the fish, the sea. Then he created man. And then he was done. He, she, the all was done. But he created us, man, in his likeness, because we are the continuation of the creation. He's no longer creating. He's creating, she's creating. The all is creating through us. It's like we are the expansion of the universe. Like what? Yeah, it gets pretty trippy. So the suppression of the human body and what God, like this vessel that God created to express itself through, is a freaking, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Because I don't even know the full extent of genius that went in to creating this thing and what it's capable of. And that's why I see like all of these attacks on the body is to suppress the natural abilities of the body. The third eye is the big one, right? Like if you pump it with fluoride and calcify it, then you just can't perceive these higher, or the broader spectrum of light. And so being able to perceive the light, see the auras, know the truth, I feel like that's pretty important. But then it goes so much further in what the body is capable of doing and what actually is happening in the body. Like, for fuck's sake, the entire healthcare system, like, gosh, can we just stop listening to them already? Because they're all fucking retarded. Like, the people that make money when you're sick, keeping you sick, and they think they're helping you, you have to be retarded. So, I'm not blaming them, I'm just saying, like, let's start being our own doctors here and figuring out how your own body works and then using it correctly and taking the proper precautions and healing, touching the earth, drinking your herbs, fasting, moving your body. So it's pretty simple, actually. It's pretty simple. The formula for great health, impeccable health, is to not eat poison. And all the food is poison. Seriously. What the fuck? I don't know if you can hear my stomach. The fuck? It's moving in there. I might have to shit. I've been fasting for like 3 days, and I had some juice today. Had some coconut water and some juice and my herbs. And yeah, because I did just water for like 2 days. I did just water for 2 days, and then, or maybe a day, I don't know. And then today, today would be the second day of just water, and I was feeling like my body was pretty tired, needed some energy, so I gave myself some juice. But now I feel like juice is all I freaking need. Some juice and some coconut water. Like I was full. Like I felt like, oh. From like maybe like 4 cups of juice. I was like, dang. So I don't know, I'm exploring with that to see like how much my body really needs, because like my optimal function is not having a full belly. When I have a full belly, I feel like I'm drunk. I feel like I don't want to move, I don't want to do nothing. I feel like fuck everything. I feel when I have a full belly, that's when I feel my worst. And sometimes I'll binge. Sometimes I'll binge eat and I'll be like, fuck this. And then it's like downhill. Then I'm just like, okay, we need to take it to tomorrow. Stop what you're doing. Go meditate. Take it to tomorrow. And then shitting, like I don't like shitting. And every time I eat, I gotta shit. I love eating. But yeah, I feel like food is like the final boss. And I have breatharian on my horizon. Just because that's the trajectory that I've been on. Like I went from, trying to eat a healthier diet, a balanced diet, get my protein in, make sure that there's I cut out the seed oils, and then started going organic, and then I read the Essene Gospel of Peace, where Jesus went and studied with the Essenes, and Jesus basically said, don't eat meat. And so when I read that, I was like, dang, we're cutting out meat? It's like, fuck it, I'll try it. I'm a vegetarian. So I'm doing like raw milk, like healthy protein powder, and we have like grains, oats, fruits, vegetables, and then over time I just started cutting more and more and more out of my diet. Then I went vegan, cutting more and more and more, and now it's just straight organic fruit. Like I'm cutting like nuts and oats. I already cut all the bread. I don't eat bread. Just because cutting out corn. Just because these things, they farm my aura. Like they're like farming my energy somehow. Like potato chips. Like, don't get me wrong. A potato chip, that can be delicious. But the ones that you get at the store is like basically eating shit in terms of the nutritional and energy value of a potato chip. It's like everything is taken out of it. You're getting nothing from it. And then it's like shit go in, shit go out. It's nothing. And then you feel like you want more of them because you didn't get nothing from it. Gone. Tortilla chips gone. Now it's just straight fresh fruit, organic fruit, juice, quinoa. I'm on quinoa. I got a special way of preparing my quinoa. Or like I'll rinse it in hot water and wash it off for like 10 minutes and then I'll cook it. Cause like quinoa is a fruit, like it's a seed. So it's still got some starch in it, I think, but like, yeah, I'm cutting out the potatoes because I don't want the starch. And I feel like eating all that starch literally makes me drunk. Like I can feel it. And I don't drink alcohol, it's just starch. So I'm very specific about what can enter my vessel because I can feel how it's affecting the energy in my body. And it's like the heightened sensitivity is what is allowing me to feel it. Where I don't know what was happening before. I don't know what was happening to me before when I was literally just downing a whole Chipotle bowl with double chicken. Like, I enjoyed the Chipotle bowl. I loved Chipotle. I loved pizza. I would eat pizza like every day. And it's like these parasites were just feasting, telling me go to Mod Pizza, go to Chipotle. It's funny. But yeah, fuck the parasites. And it's not like I don't, like, I think about it. It's like, sure. Like, I know what pizza tastes like. I remember it. And I don't necessarily need to experience it again. And I love my quinoa. I love my fruit. Dang. Oh, and it's watermelon season coming around. Let's fucking go. And I'm not having no fucking seedless watermelon. That ain't real. They taking the God out of the fruit. I ain't eating that. It's just organic, seeded fruit. And I clean it. I ended up just skinning my apples. Because there's fucking wax all over it. I would boil it, I would wash them, I would get like baking soda and vinegar. But now I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna wash them and skin it because I'm not putting all that plastic wax or shit in my body because I can feel that too. I can see it, taste it. But yeah, so like this trajectory of just eliminating is obviously like I'm going towards nothing. I'm going towards the breath, the sun, light. And if it's all energy, like everything's made of energy, then I would just get my energy from other things other than food. Like sound, like the sun, like the earth, water. I don't know. I I've seen people that don't eat or drink anything, or people that haven't done it in like years. So we'll see how it unfolds, but it's like I'm not fighting myself. Like I'm not like sometimes like fasting would be like, oh, I could eat a melon right now, that'd be so good. But at the same time it's like I'm not, well, sometimes I am. Sometimes it's difficult. But like I'm always doing what I prefer to do. Like I would eating a mod pizza would taste good. But I definitely wouldn't want to put that in my body. So like it's still my preference to not eat it. So like I'm not fighting my own desire at that point. So like becoming a breatharian pretty much can only happen by actually being one with whatever it is that I truly desire to be and to feel. Because if I were to fight that, then it would be like a resistance, and it wouldn't be the flow. So I'm really just flowing with it. Just flowing with it. Just breaking into the herbs. Just feeling with my body and saying like, dang, was that too much food? Like, are you gonna go into a coma? Like, and then feeling my energy levels. And like, for fuck's sake, I used to think I need like 200 grams of protein to be able to build muscle. And I've just now like flipped a switch and be able to build muscle again without eating all this freaking protein. Without the belief that I need protein. Freaking cap. Bullshit. It's literally like it was a program to put density in the body so that you would remain, your energy would remain at a lower density. And when the energy is down here, then you're thinking about eating and fucking. And so when I've been able to just like let it clear, have nothing in there, then the energy is just flying. And I would rather have energy flying and be able to think clearly than eating a mod pizza. Even though a mod pizza would taste phenomenal. I remember that. That's just my preference. And there's no shame on anybody that has a different preference. Like, you're literally here to enjoy this experience. And that's hard. That's hard because, especially like coming from an environment where that used to be my preference. And everybody around me also had that preference. And then immersing myself in this like whole new world of freaking everything is energy, and becoming energy and one with the energy, and feeling it and learning it, and interacting with it and shaping it. It's difficult because now that I can see like the impact that all of these very dense, energetic activities and harmful. Like it's harmful because I can now see what it's like when I don't do that. And now I can actually see like what is the source of the dis-ease that's being created, because I moved into ease. And that was mostly by eliminating the things that were creating dis-ease. And so now it's like I see people in my life that are experiencing dis-ease and then going to the doctor and being like, oh, I got this dis-ease. Like, how do I fix it? And the doctor's like, oh, well, just, I don't really know, but you just take this pill and then you'll feel better. And it's like, you serious? It's obviously dietary. It's obviously disease being created by poison going in the body and not coming out. And yeah, I don't know. It's like, do people really want to be helped? Like, in order to heal someone, you have to first ask them if they want to give up what is making them sick. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't want to give up. A lot of people don't want to give up eating meat, or they don't want to give up like drinking beer every night or whatever it is. And that's totally fine. It's like, if that's what you want to do, you do whatever you want, because this is your experience that you came here to have, so you're going to do whatever you want with it. That's your preference. And if you're doing something against your will, then you have the same opinion still anyways. So yeah, just accept it all. I accept anybody for anything exactly who they are. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be subject to it. That doesn't mean because you do something, I do something. No. Because there's the same thing. It's like, if I have no insistence on what your preference is, then same goes for me. I'm not going to be drinking beer every night. So, yeah, it's all fun. It's all fun. And, oh man. So, in experiencing this energy flying, I do this like yoga practice, and I get this energy to my head, and it's like heightened perception, a broader perspective. I'm seeing waves and lights and colors that I don't just see all the time. And it's like I become a wave. That is some trippy shit. And like, it's sometimes it's kind of scary, because like I can't really like, sometimes I like lose touch with my body in becoming this like wave of lights and like pulsing and like moving in patterns. It's like a static almost, but like coherent. And sometimes I'll like totally like, my body's gotta lay down. So I stay close to the ground when I know this energy's coming up to my head, because in case that it's like blasting off and my body's like gonna go limp, I gotta get close to the ground. Um, but yeah, I don't even know what it is. But like, it's bliss. I feel bliss when I'm in that state. And I mean, it's cool. I'd rather get my bliss from doing yoga than drinking a bunch of alcohol. And honestly, it's like the bars are playing the same fucking music everywhere for like, does everybody listen to the same fucking 100 songs over and over and over again for their entire life? Like, what the fuck? The radio still plays like the same fucking Katy Perry songs? Like, are you serious? Like, what? Didn't anyone hear new music ever? I've just always been like, I'll ride with some songs for like a few weeks, but I always got new songs coming in just forever. Like since freaking middle school. Just new playlists. And when that playlist gets too long, I'm making a new playlist. And I just like evolving in what my ears want to hear. And then it's like a middle school playlist that I was listening to of like throwbacks. These like 100, like maybe like call it 1,000 songs from fucking middle school are on repeat everywhere all the time. What the fuck? Probably heard like, I probably heard like 1,000,000 songs while the same 1,000 have been playing. I heard more than 1,000,000 easily. Whatever. It's just not fun. It's just like boring. Like it's not even gonna get me to dance because I just can't even feel it. It's like numb. It's like fucking Hannah Montana. I don't know. Yeah, I guess now I'm just riffing. I don't even have a beat going. I don't even have music on. I guess that's chill because YouTube won't flag my video for copyright or shit. But I mean, I don't even care. Normally, I just like the beat. But yeah, I think that's a wrap because I was going for like an hour, and editing this is not even like, kind of takes a while. So if y'all listen to me, thank you. Got more videos coming. I'm gonna start putting together like deliverables because I want to share this. I want to share what this place is, how it works, how to manifest and create your reality. That's pretty much it. Because when you can do that, it's like everything else falls in place. When you're one, when you're in alignment with who and what you are and the life that you desire to live, the best life that you could possibly live, then that's just what you're doing. And you think something, you want something, you want to experience something, and you do it. And there's like literally nothing else that you need. Like, Like, you want to go, I don't know, you want to go to freaking Hawaii and be on the beach, and then you would think like, oh well, I need a job, I need to get money, I need to buy a flight, I need to do all these things. But that's not it. It would just be manifesting the creation of the experience of you in Hawaii on the beach. That's the thing. And then feeling that and living from the end, and then that coming towards you, that's the thing. You don't actually have to do anything else. It's all a lie. It's all a scam. So, that's what I'm creating. And then all of the pieces to what that manifestation, like how you can continue to be exactly what you are and nobody can tell you. So, if you listen to me this far, appreciate you. I love you. And I thank you. And yeah, deuces.